Welcome back to Divination Tarot. It's Walt here. Today is Wednesday, September 26th. I tried to jump in the time machine and accidentally made my Tuesday videos say Wednesday, so I apologize if anybody kind of seen those videos before I caught it and fixed it. But since it's Weirdo Wednesday, I figured we'd do something a little different. But first, I would like to say happy birthday to Dee and Sophie. If anybody sees them out in the comments anywhere, make sure to go wish them a happy birthday. And this is the reading for the fire signs. Forgot to say that the last reading was for the earth signs, but I guess because I'm an earth sign and I just kind of knew that. But anyway, like I said, we're going to do something a little different. So I already pre-shuffled, and these were all cards that popped out. And I usually don't do reversals, but when they pop out in the reverse, I feel that that's kind of an important thing. So yeah, let's get into the reading. It definitely feels like you're taking a rest, taking a break for something. Like whatever this is, you definitely know that it has to happen. It's gonna cause transformation. It feels like you're still trying to recover for something from the past that left you feeling disappointed. It definitely feels like you're gaining your stability. You're starting to ground yourself. You're definitely focused on putting the hard work in. Just feels like right now you're kind of, just taking a break. Feels like you're still kind of feeling like you can't do it, but that's you know you can do it, but it feels like you're tired. But definitely, like I said, it feels like you're balancing things out. Like it feels like maybe somebody did something that they tried to get away with, and that's what's causing this. It definitely feels like you're kind of sitting in your emotions a bit. But it definitely feels like you are trying to work on the happiness for yourself. Like it definitely feels like you're still having a lot of anxiety and sleepless nights, thinking. And, the thing about thoughts is they're not real unless we give them power, so whatever this is, there's definitely something. Let's see if we can get any other messages for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, it feels like somebody's definitely like they're definitely working on their independence, definitely working on those manifestations. So even though that you are having a difficult time right now, you are still trying to look towards the future, be optimistic about it. And again, I'm going to apologize like I did before. I usually drink coffee, so usually I'm a lot more excited. Yeah, you know you have the strength. I can feel that you have the strength. You just need to take this break to yourself, to really ground yourself and really focus on yourself. Feels like you're still healing as well, so yeah, you're definitely looking forward to the future. It definitely feels like you're kind of going over things in your life as well. looking at different things that you may have done and the outcomes to see what you needed to learn from those lessons. This definitely feels like you're not really moving too forward much. Yeah, you're definitely going through some stuff. You're doing the work. You're not quite there, but you're gonna get there. Look, and that actually came out in the reverse. So you definitely. It feels like you're at. You're at a point where you don't think you can push forward, or you're having a lot of really optimistic thoughts about it, or pessimistic thoughts about it. Sorry. But that's the thing, you gotta be optimistic about it. Keep your faith in yourself. You don't think that you're gonna be able to find the happiness. But the truth is, the happiness it's inside. Unless we're happy with ourselves, we can't be happy with other people. I feel you know that, and it's the burdens that you're carrying inside. It feels like you're definitely working on putting them down. You're definitely focused on moving forward. But you know that you've been very burdened by the situation. What other messages do we got for the fire signs? You're definitely standing in your truth, though. Are you ready to deliver some truth, or you're waiting for some truth? Feels like you might be delivering some truth or standing in it, which is important. Yeah, it definitely feels like you're very drained as well. Definitely feels like you need to nurture yourself. Really work on that self-love. But we'll clarify the star. Chariot. So, I mean, I don't feel like I'm telling you anything you don't know. Like I said, I think it might be just maybe a self-worth or confidence. You just feel kind of stuck and drained. Maybe you feel that you just need to take a break before you can really put the work in. That's an important thing, to always recharge. Especially if you're an empath, you can get drained really easily. That's why you make sure to always stay grounded. Yeah, it feels like you're definitely out of some sort of conflict. It seemed like you're at a crossroads as well, but you're making some sort of call in your life. That's judgment. So we'll get a Get an oracle for the overlying message, the overlying energy. And I did order like 3 new decks, and I ordered 2 more decks, and I'm probably going to order more decks. I'm going to start switching things up pretty regularly. I did add a donate button that is just in kind of setting things up for when I start offering different services. I'll be doing private readings, as well as I'll probably be offering natal charts and possibly astrological readings as well. Still working everything out, but like I said, I'm just kind of setting stuff up, so like I said in the beginning, bear with me. I'm sorry I'm not as exciting as usual today. This is why I just need a cat to sit here the whole time and get all the views. But honestly, I don't care about the views. Honestly, I only care about helping people. That's another thing. Like, I'm not in this for the money. I'm in it to help people, honestly. But, you know, in the end, it's us. We're the only ones that can kind of help ourselves, and you know, that's why I feel it's beneficial for all this information to be out there, just in the different different situations and different circumstances, and that's why it's been beneficial for myself to team up with my YouTube partner, Sophia Charles. You know, she's got a lot of information over there, so you don't have to jump on Google and find out that you think you might have cancer or something. That always happens to me. I don't know about all y'all, but I had a cold once and Google told me I had cancer, so I try to stay off Google. And no, that's not a cancer joke either. Well, it kind of was, but I know I make some inappropriate jokes, and I do I do apologize if I offended anybody with that. I've lost people to cancer, so it's definitely not a joking matter. But that's how Google works. Yeah, I definitely feel you just need to treat yourself. You know, maybe burn some candles as well. And that'll kind of make your home environment feel a little better. But I definitely say, you know, like, take yourself out on a date, you know, like, I do it. There ain't no shame in it. There's no shame in it. I mean, you know, sometimes you're not ready, and sometimes you gotta date yourself before you can date anybody else. So, I mean, you know, treat yourself, have a nice salt bath, and light some candles, and cook yourself a good meal, and it's gonna make you feel better. You know, and like I said, you're stronger than you think, so peace and love.